wonder if I can do voices for these characters. Time is like the sea, and your past is a whirlpool that you won't let go. To free yourself from it, you have to reach its base, to see it through. Instead, you're swimming upwards in a panic. That's why you're still there, after so many years. Stuck in the past, and yet avoiding it. Don't call me out. That's not true. I'm exactly where I should be. Let me ask you again then. How are you, Carl? Oh. Do I have a choice? I don't have a choice. It moved there. I don't have a choice. I'm okay. Wake up, Carl. Wake up and smell the coffee. There is a coffee can sitting right in front of me. Wake up and smell the coffee. Oh, zoom! We are traveling very fast in our little red boat. Bright red screen. The bento. What is the bento? Oh, opening up my eyes. There's an iguana! Lizard. Oh, I'm asleep again. I'm awake again. Am I awake? Ow. One day this alarm is going to kill me. Yeah? I changed the sounds of my alarms because they are stressful. Ah, better. An advanced space station, and they only included the brain splitter alarm option. Most obnoxious alarm ever. What's over here? What are we looking at? What is that? Is that a picture? That's Eshi! Is that Hani? Hani. Eshi. My family. If only I could travel back to those blissful times. Eshi. I would do anything to see that smile again. Well, from the previous scene, we have the impression that you can leave the space station, but I don't know if that's true. What about Hani? I miss you always. I think that's all it has to say about this. Time to get shit done. What? Oh, okay. Okay. Use that mouse button to scroll over. Hey, it's the toilet. What's this? What is that? What is this? Once a kid threw a piece of chalk straight into my mouth. It decomposed immediately and looked like I was a drooling zombie. Fun times. Except for the fact that I almost choked. Why? Your fun times is sarcastic. Can I, wait, use it? Use it to mark another day. Oh, okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. 2 months and 6 days. What's this? The computer sleeping now? I'm supposed to turn it on. Okay. Hanbap. You're late, Carl. That's my computer voice now.
47 seconds. That's almost a whole minute. An appropriate fine will be deducted from your daily salary.
That's rude. Oh, shut up, Corky.
Working day officially begun at 6:32. Select the daily tasks menu.
Yes, the blinking one? Or what happens if I check something else? You gonna be mad at me? No. So long logs. A title is forever. Broken introspection. I choose boredom. Penny scope. Wow, there's a lot of logs. There's a lot of logs. When did they start? This is the latest one. I erased all previous personal logs, too verbose and overall meaningless. I know I have to keep a diary for my own psychological health, but nobody said that I can't destroy it whenever I want. Kingdom Balance says, wow, this is beautiful. So far, I think so. Are you talking about just the artwork or the story so far? I should get back to my novel. I deleted that too for like the 10th time. Now I'm already thinking this might not be a good new first log. Maybe I'll delete this too later. That's such a mood. Such an incredible mood. What's a title is forever the next day. Most people don't even care about giving titles to their logs. For me, it's my favorite part. The rest is just filler. Filler, 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 filler. Voila, done for today. This sounds as if I'm really writing one log a day. That won't last. Upon further consideration, the title of this log is a lie. Not gonna lie, we have very similar very similar journal entries, definitely, especially when we've tried to like have a journal entry every day. They eventually divulge something, one of those, into this kind of stuff. Broken introspection. Honey thinks I took this job to get away from her, and from Eshi's memories. She stopped writing a long while ago. The truth is, I'm here to get away from myself. People say that when you travel, you can be a different person. But that never lasts. Space is different. You're truly, essentially alone out here. Remove any living presence around you, and the self-deprivation is complete. Nobody can perceive you. After a while, you stop perceiving yourself too. This is deep. The last log was like, my titling these are my favorite part, and then the rest is just filler. I have so many storybook titles and nothing to go behind them. I also like titling things. It's just incredibly fun, but then I don't know how to fill it out, so I'm already relating to Carl. I choose boredom. Nothing special to report. I live in routine and boredom, and I'm totally okay with it. Were I an aristocrat, I would call it ennui and feel oh so fancy. Are you an aristocrat now though, Carl? Because you did just call it ennui. Was feeling kinky today to try to have sex with the periscope. I'll not go into details, but let me state that I won't add anything to my things you can fuck without causing physical or mental traumas list. Yeah, Carl, 1010 would not recommend. Too much information, buddy. Too much information. That's a little much for me. Ballet. Dreamed about my Eshi again. I was sitting in the control chair. She was standing in front of me. She looked beautiful and young like the day she died. We were holding hands, spinning round and round in vertiginous a ballet. Vertiginous. I like that word. I could say it for hours. And yes, I am glossing over the fact that his daughter has died, and that's one reason he's out here. That's what we're learning so far about Carl, is something happened. His daughter died at some age, presumably fairly young, probably before teenage age. And now him and his wife are just not talking to each other, and he is all the way out here attempting to get away from himself, but ultimately isolating himself from other people. Where did I leave off? A vertiginous ballet. Except there was no music, just the wheezing and puffing of the decompression chamber. like the big bad wolf getting ready to blow the house away. I shouldn't write these dreams down. They're not good for me. I write dreams down, and that's actually something that's helped my mental health a lot, is to get familiar with my dreams and what the things happening in my dream personally symbolize about what's going on emotionally, mentally, and externally. So the fact that like Carl doesn't have anybody to bounce off of and doesn't have any tools about how to interpret these, I mean, like, maybe it's because the dream and writing it down just makes it very real that he's still really struggling with the loss of his daughter. He doesn't like having that in his face. He doesn't like having to face that reality. So we just read ballet. Sick? Question mark? I felt dizzy today and lost track of time. For some reason, Gorky wasn't his usual annoying self and didn't jump in and scold me to tell me to get back to work. I can't believe I've just admitted that AI has a habit of scolding me. What have I become? First of all, it's an AI. And if anybody was here for the Press Any Button series that we played on Tuesdays not that long ago, yes, an AI can scold you. I mean, Gorky scolded us today for being late. Freaking Gorky. Gorky the AI bot. What have I become? You become a very isolated, lonely person avoiding your grief, is what I can tell. This is personal. Do we want to read it? Yeah, we've gone too deep. Dear Brain Company, if I ever discover you're reading my personal logs, I promise you I will destroy Gorky and stop working until you send a shuttle to bring me back. Just saying. Dear employers, if you're reading my personal diary, I'm gonna sabotage everything. That's a mood. Just poison. I know Hani thinks I never truly accepted that she moved on, or that she married Anders. I worry about it now and then. Instead of worrying, I should just tell her that I'm happy, whatever happy means for me, that she's in a good place with a good man, and not around me. Oh, your wife remarried. Right, she married Anders. The space around me stopped being a good place to be a long time ago. Oh, just poison. So, like, obviously this dude had the trauma of losing his child. And something that a lot of people going through hard times end up experiencing, at least we experienced it. We even wrote short stories about how, because we weren't in a healthy emotional mental space, we felt like we were poisonous to everybody around us. We had a negative effect on the people around us because of the depression or the negative commentary that we gave and things like that. What the funny thing was is though we believed we were most poisonous at a time that other people were not expressing concern. And I wonder if that's true for other people. Like, oh, I'm so poisonous, I'm bad for everybody around me. Like, is that thought happening because you're having bad relationships with people and they're walking away as if they're upset by you? Or are you having that thought process because you're just struggling to connect with people and they don't show that they really understand what you're going through? No good night's sleeps. I can't remember anything, but I know I've been having nightmares for days. They leave traces of sweat in my bed. The injections don't seem to work like before. I asked Gorky to request a stronger version. Okay, so Carl's also taking medication for nightmares. But the routine and the monotony and the grief is disrupting his memory. I wonder how relatable that is. Cough, cough. Shining. The nightmares aren't stopping. When I wake up, nothing stays in my conscious memory other than this image of a shiny rhombus, almost like a diamond. Okay. You know that you're having nightmares, but you can't remember anything except for the image of a diamond. Interesting. What is Ray Mail? Let's check that out. Hani and Corky. 20 years ago. 20 years ago? Okay. So, I'm assuming this is like November 5th, 2430. Okay. So, are you in space? Hey, you should have just arrived on that space lighthouse. Was the travel okay? I hope everything is well, even if I don't understand why you had to go so far. Or maybe I do. With love, Ani. P.S. Sent this mail days ago so that you could receive it today. This time delay will make things even weirder between us, huh? I guess that's what you wanted. Yeah. No, ouch. Ouch? A note from your friendly AI, Gorky. Hello, operator Carl Hamba. This is Gorky, your friendly space station AI. We spoke yesterday, but I wanted to write to you in private. Don't be like Salvatore. He's too rowdy. That wouldn't work in the long run. Again, welcome aboard. P.S. Burn after reading. Gorky. Gorky, you have so much personality already. From Hani. About 20 days after the first message. I know that mails take a long time to travel from where you are, but yesterday I should have received your reply, yet there was none. Is everything okay? Please let me know. You know I worry about you. With love, Hani. Well, the last message said that you think that I want things to be weird, so I might struggle to reply to that. One day later. Ah, the mail arrived. Too busy on your first day, I suppose. Glad to know you're okay. Here, everything's normal compared to where you are, even if I wonder maybe a routine job in space is more normal than a routine job here. It has less distractions and less deviations from the daily normality, whatever that might mean. I don't even know why I'm talking about this. Kisses, Hani. Okay, so Carl and his wife Hani both have this. You can tell that they want to reach out and be validating, but kind of lose themselves partway through it. So that's kind of interesting. Both very, both honest while keeping things very close to the chest. Not honest enough, but just almost there. Also, this punk never died for real. Agreed. What's this? Can I look at the other ones? No. Did anybody ever see the movie or read the comic books about Tank Girl? Because this image reminds me of Tank Girl. For some reason. A lot. Alright. Brain Company. First review. Good day, Carl. We wanted to extend our compliments for a job well done during your first month. We know it takes time to acclimate to the distant solitude of the bento, especially after your instructor and previous occupant, Salvatore, left. You seem to have adapted splendidly, though. We anticipate wonderful years ahead of us. The next reviews will be carried out by Gorky. He is our proxy and has our full confidence. We can be a little excessive sometimes, but our experts pre-programmed him to feel human and be a valid psychological aid. Andrew McLaughlin from Brain Company Support. maybe it's just Brainco. I assume it's company. Okay, so even the company that hired me doesn't really want to talk to me. They're making Gorky the proxy to be a psychological aid. I'm not sure that's helping. This is not therapy, guys. From Hani. I know you don't want to talk about it, but here I go. She would be 20 years old today. Oof. Hani. Hani. Hani, please. I threw a small party, a word so inappropriate, yet so right, as a celebration of her life. What little of it she had. Anders was obviously there, and some close friends, Annabelle and Lisa, say hi. I made a little speech where I knew I would cry, and I did. A lot. Then Anders hugged me and stayed with me, and somehow by the end of the night we were dancing and I was laughing, and I think she would have liked that. I really love Anders. He isn't you, but you haven't been you for many years now. Oof. Hani. I hope one day you will come back. I mean really come back. All the love in the world and beyond. Hani. I mean, like, what does Carl have to come, like, if you want the man you love to come back, but you married Anders, you're not going to get the man that you knew before the loss of the child, before the isolation in space, and before you got remarried. I don't find that terribly realistic. But I know where it's coming from. Like, been there, like, wow, you've changed so much, I just really wish you'd be the version of you that you used to be. To me, that's not a healthy train of thought, like being able to accept people the way they are. Okay, before we do our daily tasks, I want to check out the untitled novella. I should delete this and start anew. Let me read it first.
Hey, don't be too hard on yourself, Carl.
I'm just being realistic.
Oh, okay then. You write like shit.
Gorky. Gorky! Even shit is written better than your code. Hey, I can say that, but you can't. What kind of relationship do I want with Gorky? Do I want me and Gorky to constantly quibble at each other? Or do I want to set boundaries? I'm going with boundaries.
Sorry, I didn't realize realism was as an onanistic
What does onanistic mean? Onanistic. I am Googling that right now. Define onanistic. Onanistic. Oh. The PG version of onanistic is self-gratification. I didn't realize realism was as a self-gratifying activity. Okay, Gorky, you are special. I appreciate you. Open your eyes, said the dream, and Sal woke up. He went straight into a hot then cold shower, drank some leftover coffee, paused a moment in front of his suits, as if they weren't all identical and there was a hint of choice involved. Tied a tie, took his bag. As he left the building, he realized something was wrong. Darkness had engulfed the soft, comfortable shades of the early morning. Goosebumps crawled over his skin as a myriad of small, tiny eyes stared at him from the black veil that had replaced the sky. Sal shook his head, checked his watch. It was 2:46 a.m., not 8 a.m. at all. Why am I writing this? Tomorrow I'll delete and start ag. Okay. I think Carl's trying to process some things through writing. Carl is relatable on different levels right now. I don't know. Like if anybody is necessarily like listening in chat, or if you can hear me, do you ever write short stories or try writing novels that are honestly like an exploration of things that have happened in the past? Because I've definitely toyed around with things like that in my own writing, and it seems like that's one thing Carl is doing for his own psychological health, but is not enjoying it at all. Okay, all right, let's move on to daily tasks.
Click on your first task to expand it and start working on it.
Complete the routine maintenance check. Find coordinates for the most radiating star in a specific constellation and set up a simplex communication with brain code. So, routine maintenance check.
Also, as your friendly AI supervisor, I have to remind you that you are paid per task and not just for sitting there.
Don't be a jerk. Do you really have to repeat the process every single time?
Smiles.
Apparently, Corky does.
Task activated. To celebrate your anniversary on the bento, I will help you with it.
Cheers.
Move to the control panel on your left, and we'll take it from there.
Oh joy, what a happy anniversary. So I've been here at least 1 year. 2 years? I don't see a date anywhere, actually. $150, money for me. Use the control panel to carry out a complete routine maintenance check on the bento station. So many buttons.
Start the maintenance check by pulling the oxygen switch O2 on the Control 1 panel.
Okay. O2. Yep. Switch on. O2. Doing its thing.
Oxygen density levels are okay.
Good.
Both the water liquefaction from cryogenic tanks and the electrolysis processes are working properly.
That's also a good thing.
Now pull the CO2 switch on Control 1.
Okay. How's CO2 working? Are we suffocating ourselves to death? Are we good?
Carbon dioxide levels are okay. CO2 saturation control is working properly. Now pull the H2O switch on Control 1.
Yep. H2O. Got it. Is the water good?
Water cycle test failed.
Third time's the charm. Again?
Yeah, seems like it.
Maybe we got a leak. Did the sensors get dirty? Did I forget to flush the toilet again? Which of the options are we gonna take? My first thought is a leak. But then the other two are very valid points. Like, is the sensor dirty? Did I forget to flush the toilet? Maybe Carl, in the monotony of life and avoiding his feelings and emotions and life at home. Let's check the leak.
Let me check. ... The problem seems to be that the check sampling is out of phase with the water spray period.
I don't know what that means, Gorky. I'm sure Carl does.
You'll have to calibrate them manually.
Oh joy.
Grab an X005N4 debugging card and connect it to the control panel. It's just to the right of my screen. X005 N4 debugging. X005 N4 debugging. Yeah, that one. Oh, and put it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, so it's in my tray. And I assume I need to plug it in. Wait, use it? Here. Fine. Now you should be able to use the Control 9 and Check 2 panels to attempt a minimal calibration. Control 9? Control 9 and Check 2. Okay. Just find the correct switch combination to turn on every LED. Shouldn't that combination be written somewhere? It was, but Sal destroyed it during the infamous missing toilet paper incident of 2430. Wow, things get creative and colorful on the space station. Okay, so toggle the switch until all of the LEDs are lit. So... I am not the big brain about... Aha! Amazing job. You've earned $150. So I'm up here for years. What do I spend the money on, though? A trained monkey couldn't have done it better. Don't be condescending, Gorky. You certainly couldn't have done it at all. You're especially obnoxious in the morning, you know that, right? I don't really care. Spicy. All the antagonistic. I thought I was especially obnoxious all the time. I'll have to try harder. Don't try harder. It blew me a kissy face. Do you see Gorky's animated kissy face? Now enjoy your break. Maybe you should eat something. I know humans like that. We need it, Gorky. It's necessary. Let me have some coffee. Oh, oops. Let me have some coffee. Or maybe I can't have coffee. Where do I get food? Is food this way? Where is food? Where? Ah, this looks like food. And what about coffee? How do I get coffee? Nope, that's my sleeping quarters. A bag of wheat grains, healthy and just healthy. Soy milk, I hate it. The space age started centuries ago and they still didn't manage to extract milk from chocolate? Milk doesn't come from chocolate. Not cool. Okay, girl. Veggies, not the good looking ones. What else we got? A bag of food for our lovely Tuatara. That must be the lizard. Yeah. The leaf is a marketing trick, I suppose. There's no leaves inside, but something that looks like dried up insects. Yeah. What else do we have? A bag of corn. This is not chocolate, and let's leave it at that. Oh, okay. Sugar, make stuff sweet, and heralds diabetes. Oh, dark humor is real. Oh no, is this more sugar? Salt makes stuff salty and raises blood pressure. Same as playing a competitive multiplayer game. Because it makes people salty and it raises your blood pressure. no. Oh no. What else do we have? Tentacle Benny, cornflakes for the undemanding astronaut. The symbol on his face is a warning in case you have a more than abysmal expectation about the taste. It's more food for the Tuatara, veggies, wheat grain. What's up here? Green slime, unlabeled so the astronauts won't be terrified when they read what it truly is. How do I make coffee? What's this? Weird shaped recycling can. Recycle bags go here. What's in the fridge? Sticky cube of something. Maybe it's edible, but I'm certainly not trying it. Okay, then don't try it. We won't try it then. What's this? One of Sal's old to-do lists. Everything is checked out except for make Gorky fall in love with me and rewrite switch combinations somewhere. The mystery of the switch combination. A blueprint for steering a conversation. Okay. Salvo loves analog data. Oh, I'm confused. That confused me. What is Hanny and her anti-Vogue period? As she used to hate this photo because it didn't look like mommy. I wish we'd get a close-up of this. It looks like Hani might have been, what's the mustache? The mustache and a pair of glasses. Later, she loved it. Interesting. So, a poster of Flesh Vermin, the space adventure. Sal once told me he had a full collection of these, both the male and female versions. How about coffee? Vinegar. I thought that I'd make apple cider, and I'll never make that mistake again. Can't remember what this blue slime is. Maybe android blood? And what about this? Bag of corn. So if I want to eat... What was that? Microwave-ready bowl that I can use to mix and cook my food. Or as a hat when I feel fancy. Well, I want to eat. So maybe we pick that up and put that here. It's a microwave bowl. It belongs to a microwave. Okay, good point. Is that all we have in here, though? Is that all we have to cook with? Is in here? How do we eat? How do we get water? Hyper advanced multi-chamber management tray. I don't like the idea of compartmentalizing food, but that's just me. What's this one do? That turns on the burner. If I don't have any pots to cook with, that turns on that burner, and that turns on that burner. We don't need burners. We need to combine this and that. We need to put water in first. So let's find out where the water is hiding. Where? Found some water. Yes. Use it with the water. Oh, did that work? Yes. And then use this with the cup. Okay, I think we made some food. Oh wait, we need coffee too, so let's use this. Let's use this. There's no water because I'm using it to prepare food or coffee. If I want to produce more, I must first eat or drink so that I can recycle my key. Ooh, tight system, closed system, very closed system. Alright, so then let's put this in the microwave. And 3, 2, 1, food! Hopefully. And can I eat it now? Chomp, chomp, chomp. Wait, Carl! Yes, Gorky? Did I do something wrong? A new supply capsule has arrived! Oh, a monotony breaker. Good. Its angular momentum is quite strong, though. That's a first. What should I do? You'll need to use the robotic arm and hook... my brain is melting. Okay. Especially trying to make voices for this character. You'll need to use the robotic arm and hook it manually. I can do that. I know you can. Use the control monitors with the joystick and you'll be good to go. Control monitor with the joystick. Alright, this, and I'm supposed to be catching that. Perhaps? Oh, okay, I almost understand. I almost understand. How come I can't go left? I can go up and down. Do I have to switch? That rotates it. And this allows me to go sideways? No. Just up and down and rotating. How do I get it to move? Aha! And switch it again so I can go up. Up. It's nearly synced. Is that good enough? What do I do now? Technical manual, tell me the things, please. Please tell me the things. That's immediately overwhelming and confusing. Confusing and overwhelming. This is... No. 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 No, that didn't help. Go away, please. Because I don't understand. Not sure. This one? Nope. No. This one? Nope. 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 Okay. How do I get it to grab the thingy? How? Drink coffee, retrieve daily tasks, eat something, complete the routine maintenance check, turn on the main frame. Drink coffee, find coffee. So how do I make it grab the thing? Nope, that's not it. See? There we go, that's it. Yes! Object retrieved. I am a genius. Perfect. The supply capsule will be in the spacesuit room. Spacesuit room. Supply capsule. What's in here? Coffee! Yeah, I want coffee. Oh, we need water. Do I have to go pee first? 1, 2, 3. There's nothing really flushed. To recycle my urine into fresh water, I'll have to flush the toilet. It's also polite. Okay, so... recycling system is still empty. recycle box. Now I need to pick up the urine bag from the recycle box and put it in the kitchen's recycle can. This is not gross at all. This is a closed system of conservation. That word's not a hard word. That's an easy word. Conservation is totally what on earth. I need to open its cap first. Oh, nope, turn it off. Open the cap. There we go. And then put the bag in the thing and close the cap and turn it on. And that should give us water. So I can go back to the sink and get water for the coffee. And go back to the kitchen and put the coffee can on one of the burners. It'll probably help if I turn on the burner first. Yeah, coffee can, burner. Please? What am I doing wrong here? It's filled with water. Yeah. This is not chocolate, I'll leave it at that, so I can't use that either. Where's the coffee though? Is the coffee hiding somewhere? I don't think so. I don't think the coffee is hiding. Where would the coffee be hiding? Do I put it in the microwave? No, it's useless. Do I put it on the... Not that burner. What about the big burner? I must put ground coffee beans and water into the mocha before putting it on the burner. Ground coffee beans, though. Where are they? Where are the coffee beans, Carl? Carl. My man. Where are the coffee beans? This is not coffee beans. This is not coffee beans. Is this coffee beans? No. No, it's green slime. Is this coffee beans? Bag of corn. Another bag of corn. Does anybody else see the... Is this the coffee? Nope, that's a bag of corn. Is this the coffee? That's veggies. Where are the coffee grounds? Does anybody else see coffee grounds anywhere? Brainco placed the Tuatara here. They say to help us operators deal with loneliness. Oh, what do I want to name it? Zarathustra. Baudelaire. Hey Baudelaire, how's it going? I'm kind of terrified that one day you might answer. I don't know if I'd take it as I finally gone mad or oh my god, aliens. Don't worry, I'm good, dude. I know that's you, Gorky, and not Baudelaire. I applaud you. So this is yet another day where you haven't gone mad. Lucky me. Unless I don't really exist. Have you thought about that, Carl? Fuck off, Gorky. One day, I will have you. Gorky? Gorky. Boundaries. Boundaries, Gorkster. Boundaries. I'm struggling to find... The past astronauts had to take a pill every day. Now we do injections, which apparently are better. Better for what? I don't really know. Now, the grand mystery of the missing coffee grounds is the biggest mystery that I am dealing with this time. That's not it. And I am not sure where I'm supposed to find the coffee grounds if they're not in the kitchen, right? My goodness. I am the confused. goes. How on earth am I supposed to make coffee without coffee grounds if I can't find the coffee grounds? Ew, it left my fingers super sticky.
That's what she said.
Gorky, be appropriate. Carl agrees. That is totally inappropriate, Gorky.
Aww.
Yes. I don't know what to do, but you know what? It is. I think it's time for our intermission. It is time for our intermission. So we're going to take about a 10-minute break, and maybe that'll help us figure out where we can find coffee grounds, or if we're just supposed to ignore the fact that we can make coffee today. Like maybe coffee just isn't accessible yet, and I'm too focused on this. So thank you all for lurking and chatting so far, and we're going to take a brief intermission. See you in about 10 minutes.
Okay, and before intermission, we were on the great coffee hunt. I cannot find the great coffee, so I want to. Oh, there it is. I wasn't looking at it, is the issue. There we go. And then we have one of the burners on, and we're going to move it to the burner, or not. Turn on the big burner, which is the blue cord. Yeah, turn off the medium burner and put the coffee on the big burner. There we go. We have coffee on the way. Can I put this up somewhere? Yes. Coffee. Okay. All right. What is this? Salvatore's 100 Ways to Fly. Fly Always notebook. I guess my personal favorite is find a job in a galaxy far away. The humor really hits me. After the Sense VR version caused a massive puke explosions, they stopped doing Smackman clones for a while. Nowadays, it's all the rage again. Some things are really timeless, like people's excuses for cloning stuff. No sticker collection is complete without a middle finger. Well, I guess my sticker collection is incomplete. Not that I really had one. And we're waiting for the coffee to cook, right? Is it done yet? It's filled with water and raw coffee. Just hoping that cooks so that I can have some coffee. Plutonia, a classic Italian series of sci-fi books. This one is The Alien Who Knew Too Little. A tale about the fact that even if your civilization is discovered faster than light travel, you can still be a complete idiot. Okie dokie. Ooh. Coffee's ready. Do I use this? The cup contains no ready-to-drink coffee. Coffee. So let's grab that and use that with the coffee mug. Yes. And then that was stored away, and now I have coffee. Glug, glug, glug. Cool. You guys can't see it on the screen, but I just got the achievement in the correct way. Let's close that. And I suppose I should use the toilet again? Flush the toilet. Recycle. Oh, activate the recycling box. And then pick up the urine bag. I know this seems really gross, but keep in mind, we are in space. Wait, this way. This way is the recycling can. So, because we're in space, we have to recycle all of the fluids in order to get more fluids, which will eventually come out of the sink. What do we have to do now, Corky? Find coordinates for the most radiating star-specific constellation. Inject the INS serum and retrieve the daily tasks. Where is the INS serum? Is it in here? I think too early for the serum. I must only use it before going to sleep. Oh, okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Cup contains no ready-to-drink coffee, so I'm gonna just... Actually, I'm gonna leave it. So how do I find coordinates for the most radiating star in a specific constellation? We have to use the periscope to find the most radiating star in the Glaucus constellation. Write down its coordinates and send them to star updates /ST76 at brainco.m31, indicating X and Y positions and the amount of energy detected by the radiation sensors. Okay. Seems easy enough. What do I have to get the periscope? Where is the periscope? Is it labeled anywhere? Where's the periscope? Is it here?
What's this? Opens the door of perception. I better be wearing a spacesuit if I want to press it. Heard. Slap on the spherical object, and there you have it. Imaginary friend 101. The wrong glove for the right hand, aka the uncomfortable proof that brain code hates us all. The cynicism is real. Gorky, how do I find a constellation? Turn on the periscope and use the navigating controls to locate all the visible constellations. If you move the pointer on any star, the display will tell you the amount of radiation coming from its direction measured in Kev. Okay, so we're back to the question, is this the periscope? I think I found the periscope. How do I use it? Periscope's hard disk. Signal amplifier, very useful when you get a weak signal. Oh, here's the on button. There we go. Smash, smash, mats. And we gotta find, I think, the highest Kev rating, KEV, whatever that stands for. There's 8, 5 Kev, 10 Kev, 8 Kev. Kev, how are you doing today, Kev? 10 Kev. Do I have to write that down? X41, Y57. Yeah? Because we need it in the Locus system. Oh, I can zoom in. And move. And zoom in. And zoom out. But that doesn't 0.41 and 0.57. Oh, cool. It has it for us. Write down the coordinates and send them to star updates at BrainCo. Star updates at BrainCo. How do I send mail? Oh, I do actually have to write it down. Wilson. Ooh. Glock. Can I actually like LAUCUS? I really like this. I like that a lot. But I'm gonna use my actual keyboard. X 0.41 dash Y 0.57. I am a good space soldier. 10.1 in 10.1 KE capital V to star updates. Sent. Task complete. Hey. Gorky, you wrote my letter for me. Gorky, did I give you permission? I don't remember giving you permission to do that. Good. That wasn't hard, was it? Thanks, Gorky. Not at all. I've played classic adventures in the past. My opinion of you just increased a little, Carl. I actually have not played classic adventures. I do have a notebook for many of the games that I play to keep track of what's going on, especially puzzle games like this. But I like being led by the nose. It's totally okay to lead me by the nose because my retention capacity is challenged. Like football drama. My opinion of you just went back to normal, Carl. That's okay, Gorky. That's okay. We both have a thing. What's the discovery routine? I need to create a duplex path between the high-frequency antenna, the modem, and the mainframe to use this. Okay. What is... So oh, one more daily task. Set up a simplex communication with a brain code. After completing all other tasks, if you have set up a simplex mainframe into the modem into the HF antenna link path, the details about creating links between systems are described in the technical manual. Oh, I already looked at the technical manual. I don't want to do it. Mainframe modem HF antenna link path. So the technical manual is supposed to help me here. Simplex link. Connect output A to input B. This connection becomes a duplex if I place an additional jumper to connect output B to input A. Output A to input B. Output A to input B. So output, there is no A. There is no A here. Wait. This game has got me trapped again. Very confused. That's the only output input. So let's look at this again. A to B. Put a jumper in junction TRX try. Connect output TRX to input TY. Where A to B. I don't think I understand. Mainframe. What is this nonsense? What is this nonsense? Let's keep the technical manual nearby. Output A to input B. But this is the only thing that this is what on earth? Disconnected switch versus a connected switch. Oh, wait. I almost understand. Oh, connect. Oh, okay, because we need to connect the mainframe to the modem. So TR6 to TR7. Yeah? I think so. TR6 to TR7. Oh, we got a button. And modem to the HF antenna. So modem TR7 to the high frequency antenna. TR7 to TR2. TR7, TR2. Did I do that right? Did I do that right? I don't know. I do not know if I did this right. Connect the mainframe to the modem to the HF. And TR4. What is this? No. Input, output. Input A to B to
create a simplex connection between A and B, you need to collect output A to input B. This connection becomes a duplex if I place an additional jumper to connect output B to input A. So, mainframe TR6, input TR6 to output TR7? Oh, wait. Did I? Wait. Technical manual. Let's do it again. So the the mainframe has to connect to the modem. So the TR6 input has to connect to the TR7 output. TR6 input to the TR7 output. And then the HF antenna. So the HF antenna, TR2, so TR7 input to the TR2 output, TR7 input to the TR2 output. Yeah, that looks right. This won't work though. Jumpers, like I can click it, but I can't. Are they working? Is this the details about creating links between systems? What on earth am I doing? A modem this far in space, it's decent for communications, but awful for downloading porn. Good to know. Thank you for that very important knowledge. So if I also have TR6 to TR7, why do you take that away from me? TR6 output to TR7 output. TR7 output to TR2 input. I did it! I did it! The complicated thing finally made sense. Congratulations, you have completed all your daily tasks. Yeah, first day on the job for me, not for Carl, and I was definitely challenged. Coffee was probably the hardest, even though the input-output puzzle was the most brain-intensive. Am I getting a prize for this? Sure, your prize is the warm feelings that your life has higher, more exploitable. Gorky! Gorky! Oh, it's so tongue-in-cheek and cynical, this game. By the way, we must complete our chess match, Carl. Okay. Alright, I'm not any good at chess, but let's do it. Let's do it. I must be black. And Gorky is gonna take my queen. But I can have my queen take... Hey! Wait. Can I... Oh, it's white. Okay. I don't have many options, do I? I just have to... Wait. How do I make this work? The box of annoying interactions, aka Gorky Park. Welcome back, Kingdom Hearts. I struggled to make coffee until I found that I had the coffee bag all along. We figured out this whole confusing input-output switch that has a technical manual that doesn't make very much sense at all to me. That was a challenge, but it was worthwhile. I finally figured it out. So I've completed the daily tasks, and now Gorky, the AI, although not as lovable as AI from press any button, has challenged me to an impossible to win chess match. It looks like I'm gonna lose, because I think that I am the black pieces. I think. And I don't know, or I must be the white pieces. So, but I can only move forward one. And then I have the queen that could take that, but then the king would take my queen, which I think is a fair bet at this point. Because then maybe one of the pawns could take the king. So, but I'm not sure how to make it move. Oh. Ah. Keeps spazzing out. Listening to the audio now. I like your new layouts. Well, thank you. Yeah, we're still fiddling with some of the layouts just a little bit. I think they might get changed, but I'm hoping that having the avatar here and the chat box visible makes it more enjoyable for people to watch. So, because I prefer watching when I can see those things on the screen. And I need to play chess. I'm not good at chess, for the record. So, Gorky just went and moved there. Oh, but if I take that, then the horse will take me. So, I'm gonna move there. And then Gorky's gonna move forward and take my pawn, and then I'm gonna lose this chess game. I hear an ambient sound in your stream that sounds like you're underwater. Is that intentional? No, but I did notice it earlier. I'm not sure if it's how it's filtering out the AC in the background, or if it's the game, or if it's something that happened in my overlay without realizing it. I can't really hear it anymore. But it's interesting that you still can. I'm not sure where that's coming from. It might be part of the game. I'm thinking. Who's good at chess? I'm not good at chess. Hey, who's good at chess? Not me. Heard it during the Young's Labyrinth one too. I thought it was part of the game at the time. Interesting. It sounds like... I'm gonna have to mess with that. Once I figure out how to get my recordings to work again. Because normally I pre-record and listen to the audio. It might be the AC. Kingdom Balance says maybe you'll know what I'm talking about if you rewatch your pod after. Okay. Yeah, we started rewatching the VOD where Queenie played Young's Labyrinth. That might help us figure out where it's coming from. I'm suspicious that it's probably coming from one of, like, the overlay. Because it's a very, like, clear, bubbly underwater noise, which doesn't seem like it'd be from the AC. But I have to try to beat Gorky at this game. Oh, it's a king, so I can't move it to there. Hold on. I can hear what you say clearly though, so it's not a huge deal. Okay, cool. Maybe for now it just adds a little ambiance. I'm glad that the audio is coming through fine. And I'll definitely play around and see where this underwater noise is coming from. Because if it was done through Young's Labyrinth, then that means that it's something consistent between all the streams. But that's not a huge deal. Gorky, my dude, my buddy, my pal. You're gonna get me. Oh, you took the horse. You could have moved the horse, and you took the horse. Move forward again. And now my king is in trouble. Darn it. Okay. Maybe that'll do it. And the king moved. I would take the horse. And if the queen moves up again, I can do that. Oh. Okay, I see. You moved your king again. Move my king out of harm's way. You move my king into harm's way. Ah, Gorky, stop. Gorky. No. No, you're gonna trap me. Ah, goodness. Okay. No. No, you took Gorky. Gorky. There's no way I can win this. Gorky, please. Have mercy.
Well, that was useless. Let's just say I won, okay?
Because it was a stalemate. Whatever makes you sleep at night, Gorky.
I don't need to sleep, and you know that.
I'm sorry that I bored you. I'm not... Chess is not my thing. So we played chess with Gorky. I wanted to ask you something.
Go on.
How old are you? Are you obnoxious by choice or were you programmed to be? Do you have a soul? Never mind. How old are you?
If we don't count my incubation years, I'm very young.
What if we count your incubation years?
We don't count my incubation years.
Okay. Do you have a soul, Gorky?
What kind of creepy-ass question is that?
Sorry. Sorry, Gorky. Are you obnoxious by choice or were you programmed to be?
I wasn't programmed at all. All you see is the result of experiential self-development.
So you weren't forced in any specific direction at all while you were developed?
Absolutely not. The thought alone is scandalous. They did destroy every version of me that didn't suit them, but that's a whole other story.
Who are they?
Levar LSD. They leased me to Brainco.
LSD?
Don't ask.
Okay. I'll leave you alone then, Gorky. In fact, I want to go check out our iguana pal. How are you, iguana pal? Hey, Baudelaire. What's up? Thought so. You don't talk to me. What is that? Baudelaire's food bar. Let's get Baudelaire some food. Let's pick that up. No, wait, that's not Baudelaire's food. Put that back. That's Baudelaire's food. Pick it up. And feed the lizard. Feed. Hell no. What? Feed? What is this setting? This sets the vivarium's temperature from -1 to 2. Is that good? Oh, it's talking! Brainco placed it here, they say, to help us operators deal with loneliness. What is this? Baudelaire's temperature bar. Baudelaire's health bar, just like a video game. What is this one? I have no idea what hard disk stores, but something about Baudelaire. How do I feed you? How do I feed? Nope. Feed. Feed! I can't put anything inside unless I open the feeding door. Of course, open door, and then feed Baudelaire. Do you need more food? Are you good? Is that too hot? Too cold? just right, hopefully. I think you need more food. So let's get some more food for the lizard friend. Yes, yes. Open door. Feed lizard. Feed. Yeah, full lizard. Happy lizard. Okay. So that was that. That's the alarm clock. What's this? How are you all doing today? Oh, we're pretty good, I think, for the most part, as far as my memory is working. We went for a walk today and discovered it's very humid outside. And then we have the AC going because it's too hot to stream without a little bit of cooling off going on. And yeah, today's been pretty chill. It's nice. How are you guys doing? Apparently Salvatore was really interested in secondhand satellites. People do that as a risky investment sometimes. You send your satellite somewhere far, and if it finds decent enough data, you can resell it for good money. Well, that sounds smart. What's that? Floppy disk. Okay. An old issue of T-Paz, trendy porn astronauts. I don't think they will ever feature me. So we completed all the daily tasks. I ate today. I don't know if I have to eat more than what I ate. But I guess we can make some corn. So let me pick up a bag of corn and pick that up and get some water. Use that with the water. I'm not hungry right now. Okay, no hungers for, and he doesn't need to be right now. So I'm guessing it's bedtime. So let's do our nighttime injection. Do that thing. Oh, that makes the world weird. I feel dizzy. This doesn't look good. What did I do something wrong? We should probably lay down. Can we lay down? Can I choose anything? Nope, we're gonna sleep sitting right here. We're okay. I'm dealing with a somewhat new headmate situation, and there's been a lot of activation struggles for a couple of days. Today is slightly calmer. Same, honestly, same. Like, we're having a minor explosion of new headmates, and a lot of them are emotional. So we're acclimating them to daily life and what modern life is now, and we're not in middle school, we're not 13 anymore. So I can relate with that, and sleeping extra, resting extra, and yeah, that's a whole thing, and it's very relatable. Wake up. Open your eyes. Where am I? Where? Time is not a place. When am I then? When? Time is not a moment. What do you think this is? I think this is a dream. Dreams are a different path through perception. Perception is subjective reality. So yes, this is a dream, but also not. Kingdom Balance says, yeah, ours is a teenage one too, sort of. Yeah, like, they can come from a certain age and maintain certain things from that age, or like that's when they were out the most last, or what memories they retain, but they're not always actually that age, or they're near that age, but also an adult. Am I kind of hitting the mark? Because like we go through a lot of that too, and like age when it comes to headmates and alters and everything like that is wibbly wobbly and timey wimey, kind of like this weird diamond time portal that is dropping us some heavy philosophy. Yes, I got that about right. Okay. This is the second time that our character Carl has been talking to some entity of some sort. And they keep telling us to, like, wake up. Which, like, don't at me like that. You know, like, don't call me out like that. This is what you should be doing. What was expected of you all these years. To move on. But I'm in space. I'm not... Oh, no. So for context, Carl lost his daughter when she was very young, and him and his wife split up, and his wife got remarried. So Carl is dealing with a lot of those issues that come from losing somebody very close to you, and the trauma and self-isolation, everything like that. Kingdom Balance says, I almost said Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Balance says, each of these entities you are talking to seem to be represented by a different symbol. Yes! So you were here probably near the beginning where it was like the eyeball, like a single eyeball, and now this one is a diamond. Daddy? Eshy? Oh, Eshy, where are you? You know where she is. You know it so well. She is where the pain is. She can't move from there. But you can. Oh, no. She is where the pain is. She can't move from there, but you can. It's like the memory of her is where the pain is. But you can move past the pain. Watching but not listening earlier. That makes sense. Yeah. I'm gonna say I can't see her. Turn around. Oh god, no. I can't. Turn around, Carl. I can't! Spiky voice. Then wake up, Carl. Wake up, Daddy. Open your eyes. Give me the shivers. Can I look around? I can't. Nope, it's just gonna get brighter. I'm gonna be absorbed into the diamond of time that is not a when or a where. Oh, this is such an interesting game. I was really excited to play it.